Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be updating some of my binders. Now I don't know how much I can film today because again there is like a time limit to my videos, as after a certain point the audio cuts off and I still haven't figured out the solution to that issue, except not making my videos over like 52 minutes. So yeah, I don't know how much I can update today. Hopefully 3 binders. If not, it will be for next time. Now these are 2 of the 3 boxes of items I need to put away. So yeah, let's get started because we have quite a bit. I will also be answering some questions that I was asked on Instagram, because honestly it's been a little hard finding topics to cover during my videos, and silence is kind of awkward to me personally. So yeah, let's see, what do I start with? Okay, I guess I'll take out this box. Truly have stuff everywhere, so I'm just going to do what I can to stay organized. It might not be the case always. I forgot that I had these double sleeves, so I'm just going to remove the second sleeve. Alright, so as you can see, we are starting off with some broadcast photos. I'm going to go over here, and I should also definitely go get the first question, otherwise they're not going to be answering themselves. First question is from Prison Platinum, and they're asking, what's a PC that has a lot of meaning to you? A card that has a lot of meaning to me. So if I'm to be honest, I don't actually know because I don't give cards meaning past the fact that it's like a hobby for me to collect them. Because, well, I have to be realistic. They're pieces of paper, technically speaking, and one day I will probably see myself selling my collection because, you know, life happens. Like, I'd love to be able to collect for many, many years, but I feel like at some point I'm going to need to either just seriously downsize or just quit because, yeah, you know, stuff happens. And if I am emotionally attached to my collection, I'm going to find it very difficult to do that. And I'm speaking from experience because I used to collect another group before, and I found it extremely difficult to sell off that collection even after I had stopped standing the group themselves. Like, I swear it took me like 6 years before I was able to finally sell off what I had collected. So yeah, but if I was to pick a card that has value to me in some type of way, I think it would have to be, is there any card that I have from trading? I don't have many cards from trading because, like, I don't trade. I guess something that's from like a concert I attended, like if it's from the day that I saw BTS, so it's like has more meaning to me. But the only days I've attended BTS concerts were in Hamilton, which did not get any photo cards, and MetLife also did not get any photo cards. So maybe like Dark and Wild era would be very sentimental to me, just because of like the era itself. Same for Young Forever, or just a card, like my first card. Okay, maybe the first card I ever purchased as a collector, which is JK's New York City DVD card. I went big. Like, first card, I knew I wanted that one. That's very much what started it all. So I guess that's like a card that is very important to me, if that answers the question. Let's go to the next one. So Junie _bear _ trades asks, your top 3 favorite PCs you currently own. So, top 3. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Esther Cannot Decide Anything for the Life of Her. But I think JK New York City DVD photo card definitely comes in the top 3. It's just the most adorable card I have ever seen. So yes, it's definitely up there for me. Okay, wait. It's like the fact that I have to currently own that card does limit it a lot. So I would have to say, I would have to say Yoongi's Memories 2017 Blu-ray. I think it's like one of those cards, just absolutely gorgeous. And then I want to like keep the diversity going. So for like I want it to be like a card from like other members. So not Yoongi and JK. Also, wow, I made progress for answer. These cards that I'm putting away are cards from orders from 2.5 years ago that I only received like in the past few months. Like as in like 3 months max. That's how bad it is. Like Elle always tells me like she doesn't understand how I'm so patient, but honestly I don't know either. But yeah, third card. Now it's not a card I've revealed yet, but it is definitely one of my favorite cards. And that's the reason why I got it, despite the fact that I technically don't collect this member for this these type of cards. And it is Namjoon's Kayunenka photo card. I haven't revealed it yet. You will see it in a future video, but it is up there in my top 3 cards. So yeah. So finally we have one of these journey cards secured. This was like, I'm still missing JK. Will I ever buy it for the price that it goes? I don't know. Don't think I will. I might just get another member, if anything, because I mean I just purchased Namjoon's Kayunenka, so I mean I could technically get another member to fill up that spot. But I do have one of the fan club benefit postcards, so I'm just going to put him here, and he looks so cute with Hobie. And yeah, this is everything for this binder. It's really short update for this binder, which is why I'm hoping I can do at least 2 more binders tonight. So let's see the next question while I put everything back. GGEM Stuff asks, for the comeback in June, are you going to collect any pre-order benefits for Bias line? Now, the pre-order benefits are not revealed. There is one pre-order card, and then there's a pre-order set gift, kind of like the way Butter had a set gift, which was the film strip. So I'm really excited to know what it is outside of the photo card. It could be a photo card. Well, I don't think it would be, because if they already have a pre-order photo card, then I don't think it's going to be a photo card. It could be something like a film strip. So yeah, photo card pre-order, I am collecting OT7. In fact, so far my plans are to collect OT7 for everything, which is, I know, really stupid considering how expensive the set is, but I'm holding out the hopes for it to happen. And yeah, so I joined a sorting group order that is held by my friend in Korea, and I'm shipping all my albums to her, and she's going to be sorting some like 30-40 sets, so hopefully I get some variety. Alright, so this is my DVD binder. It's been revamped, and it's so much lighter, and it's so much better. It has actual room to breathe. Now, so my Sunday Rests underscore aka L asks, how are you so good at finding the deals? Tell us your secrets. To be honest, I feel like I've already answered this question, but I'll answer it again. And yeah, if I'm going to be honest, I don't think there's actually a secret to finding deals, because it just happens, okay? It's like, I can't describe the way it does. It just does. Like, I'll just be randomly going on a site that I literally never ever go on, as a like spur of the moment, and there it is, and there's a deal, and I'm just like, clown moves. I technically shouldn't be buying anything, but I'm still going to buy it because the price is just too good to pass up. So that's typically what happens. The truth of me finding the deals is just me doing clown moves. No, actually, it's like I get a feeling. Like some days that I find those deals is literally just me being like, it's been a really long time since I've looked up Twitter or Facebook or XYZ platform and looked up this specific item, and there it is. Like, I don't believe in God. I don't believe much in anything. I do believe in karma, and in destiny in some way, but like, I don't believe in a higher being, so to speak. So I definitely don't think someone is looking over me, but it does feel that way when I do find those deals. And if the best way I can think of it is just be open to trying out new places. Like just places you don't usually go to. You could really find incredible stuff there. So yeah, that's basically the only advice I can give. I really don't know what is the secret to it. It just happens. I am as ignorant as everyone else to it. You are either lucky or not, I guess. And then some days I'm not lucky, you know? It's like, sometimes, yes, I find those incredible deals, and they're too good to be true. So it's like, you get scammed. It doesn't happen often, but it has happened. So these are the season's greeting 2022 postcards. Also, the photo cards. Oh my god, the literal best thing that happened in 2022 so far for me are these cards. Like, I could be saying there are so many other things that could be like the best thing that happened in 2022, and I'm choosing those cards. I guess priorities, okay? It's aesthetic over everything else, I guess. Anyway, then I'll ask, how is it possible you live in Canada and I live in the US and we share one brain cell? Like, okay, here's the thing. Elle and I, we are very much always chatting together. Wait, am I missing a page? I'm missing 2 pages because I forgot these had like pictures at the back. I don't want to cover it up. So yeah, as I was saying, Elle and I, we are pretty much always in each other's DMs, screaming at each other, crying together, and yeah, it's pretty much a mess in there. And we somehow always end up saying the same shit at the same time. Like, it's like we are connected, and I don't know how it happens, but it does. I guess it's just like, I don't know. It's a women mood, I would say, which is ironic considering she collects women. So the next question, tell us horror stories from your experience on pre-reverse platforms. This question is because I actually told her once that people don't understand how incredible Weverse is as a platform compared to what we had back then. I kind of like don't keep up with the years, so years kind of blur together. I don't even remember when it was that we had Weeply, but basically I'm going to consider Weeply and Weverse the same thing. But before Weeply and Weverse, we had BTS Official Shop, which was a online only shop to purchase merch. And I think I used it like maybe once because it was so bad. I purchased back then, I purchased the Third Muster DVD. Yes, I purchased the Third Muster DVD, and the shipping was so horrible that like I found it somewhere else. It was on Yes Asia that I found it, and it was much better shipping because it was like kind of like Coco Dive where they have like higher prices but the shipping is like covered. So yeah, I would often purchase there. And I found the third Master DVD there. So I wanted to cancel my order on BTS official shop. But here's the thing. Today, you want to cancel an order on Weverse, or you could do that on Replay as well. All you have to do is go cancel order, and you don't even have to give a reason, and it's going to be canceled like this. Wow, was it difficult to cancel that order on BTS official shop. I had to start like a customer service question, and you have to like go through a whole procedure to explain the reason why you were canceling your order, and was that complicated. And then never again. I also remember how expensive the shipping was, specifically for the concept book. I think like the concept book shipping to Canada back then when it was on pre-order was like nearly 150 like USD Canadian. I don't remember. I was horrified seeing the price, and I was just like, no, I'm not buying it there. So I didn't buy it there. Least to say, those were the days. But yes, shipping can still be crazy nowadays. I still also remember those days when they used to pack like one item, like I'm talking like only the mini photo cards, like one pack of mini photo cards in this huge box, and you would get it and it'd be like, so I basically paid for this box that influences the shipping when I have one item in it. Like, big hit. Like, why? Anyway, then final question by Elle is, any of your favorite anime characters remind you of BTS members? Okay, so this actually was a really difficult question when I first saw it, and I had to kind of actually prepare for it, because I watch a lot of, not anime, I read a lot of mangas, and I have a lot of favorite characters. A lot of them don't remind me of anyone. For example, One Piece, I couldn't think of any character that reminds me of a BTS member, because there are like so many characters in One Piece, and in terms of my favorite ones, none of them really fit. So there are none for One Piece. That's just the actual reality of it. There are none. Then I thought, okay, like this is a comparison that's been made on Twitter a lot, and I'm going to add to it. Levi Ackerman reminds me of Yoongi. Like, physically speaking, he does. Personality wise, he doesn't. Yoongi is not an aggressive person. Levi is definitely aggressive. As a character, he definitely is. He is not afraid of violence. So yes, Levi does count in that category. Yoongi does not. But, however, Levi is also a character that I consider like the most human character ever. He understands what living in horrible condition means. He knows what it takes to make a difficult choice. He hasn't had an easy life at all, and his perspective of the world is very raw, and his reaction to it is as well. And he's a good person, he just doesn't know how to show it. So that's Levi, and I think Yoongi also has that feel of like, has seen the world at its worst, and he knows how it works. So I think that comparison could be made between the two. Then I also thought of Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist: The Brotherhood and Namjoon. And I'll explain it, okay? I'll explain it. So, third binder, maybe the last one for tonight. Let's keep answering that question. So, Namjoon and Edward Elric. Edward is one of those characters I love because he's just incredibly endearing, and also he goes through like this really like huge character growth, and I couldn't, it's like he came up to mind and I was like, hey, you know what, that's very much Namjoon. Like, here is this nerdy guy who is just extremely smart and who's very awkward. The only thing is that Edward is on the extremely short side and Namjoon is not. Physically, I would actually compare Namjoon to Erwin. Except for the face, like, but like body, like, just, yeah. Google him if you don't know him, you'll understand. I'll just leave it at that for Namjoon. And for Seokjin, I also thought of a character, but actually he's not in my favorite characters. It's a character from Jujutsu Kaisen, and I don't know. Not Jin just came to mind when I thought of him because I kind of went through my favorite animes one by one to figure out the characters that I could compare to BTS, and so yeah, how to say, Gojo is like this very eccentric character who's just kind of hilarious. He's very lovable, but he's also like, I'm the best and everyone else is not. So it just kept reminding me of Jin's like, I'm a 10 and all of you are like, I don't remember what it was, number like 8? I don't know. But he's a 10 and everyone else isn't. And I don't know, I think that was like that one thing that reminded me of Jin, and that was basically it. But for the other members, I really couldn't find any characters that like I went, oh my god, this is like this BTS member. So I hope that kind of answered the question. Alright, next we have from J. Kate Lees. What mini photocard concept would you like to see next? So in case you don't know, I am a huge addict of photocards, of mini photocards. And honestly, the past few concepts they've released have not been the best. We've had a lot of very simplistic sets with a lot of suits. I'm so tired of suits. That's the best way I can explain it. Like, I can't begin to explain how much I am tired of suits. Like, we've had white suits, we've had black suits, we've had red suits. Yeah. Don't talk to me about suits anymore. If I was to choose a concept, I actually don't want something like cutesy, like Fourth Muster, although it was really, really awesome. And I don't want something concept like Magic Shop, which was also incredible. Nor an outside photo shoot like 2292 or 17520 that Jenny is literally obsessed with. No. What I want, now it's going to be a little difficult to explain, but what I want is something fun, colorful, and stylish. And that doesn't need to be a suit. Screw the suits, I don't want them anymore. The best example I can give you is Butterful Night. Butterful Night photocards were these really wacky, out of the ordinary outfits, but they were cool and they were gorgeous and they were colorful. Like, there was this whole video about the Butterful Night where you had like colorful lights that just made it incredible, and they did nothing with that except for those 130 photocards they gave away at like the event. I'm still pissed about it, and I still feel like they have something up their sleeve for that photo shoot and we still haven't seen it. I'm waiting, Big Head. I'm waiting. Like, I'm going to place my bet right now. Memories 2021 Blu-ray is going to be Butterful Night event photo shoot. I'm saying it right now. That's it. I'm I don't know, shooting my shot, I guess. So yeah. I would love something colorful, fun, just no more goddamn suits. Also, if they had props, I'd like, not cups, please, no cups. Those speak yourself final cups are so awkward. Like, Elle made fun of me for it, but let's be honest, like, the cups are empty. visibly empty. It's not like the flowers in Love Yourself Japan. Those were like god tier. They went wild with that concept, and it was very much appreciated. So yeah, something with props would be fun. And I guess, yeah, the very colorful, fun idea I just explained, very much inspired by Butterful Night. So let's put this back over here, and let's actually just do a little flip through Armypedia, because now we have 3 members for it. And yeah, it's a little difficult. Some of them are vertical or horizontal, so I kind of put like, if there were 3 in this case that are vertical, I put my favorite ones at the bottom. I just find that mask really cool. Also, like the what's it called, skeleton hand thing that JK has is really cool. And then in this case, we have two horizontal cards, so I decided to like just put it in age order. And then this is like perfect, where you have 2 vertical and then 1 horizontal. So yeah. There we go for Armypedia. I hope to get more sets. I'd love to collect OT7 for this, but yeah, super expensive cards. Rather, the set is expensive. Now we're going to go over here for In the Soup Season 2. So we're going to get the little box over here, which is the mini photo card sized item. Yeah, I had to divide stuff in like many different ways because I have too much stuff, as always. I need to learn self-control, but I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. So let's see. The next question we have: the best look Yoongi has ever worn. Looking at the GQ pic you used for the story in which I asked the question, just to give context. I'd have to say, okay, GQ is definitely out there for like top looks. Let's be honest, it was gorgeous. For each member, they just killed it. Then I'd have to say Wings. Like, Wings Yoongi was, oh my god. Wow. Also, I just really love black hair on Yoongi, so I love every hair color on Yoongi then again, so I mean, I guess I'm not really the best at choosing one thing. Yeah, not going to happen. I would also say definitely HYYH, the hotel photoshoot look. Like, there's only one card of that hotel photoshoot look, which is the, well, it's not even a card, it's a postcard. It's the Taiwanese HYYH postcard. It's my favorite thing ever. Like, he looks so good. Honestly, I love on Yoongi outfits that either just accentuate his lean figure or just swallow him whole. Like sweater Yoongi, like every time he wears those like really large sweaters that just drowns his frame and give him sweater paws, I'm like, yes, that is best outfit. Thank you very much for the serve. So that, I would also say Fire. Like, Fire Yoongi was gray-haired Yoongi, and it's that like shirt, that blue shirt. Oh my god, that look was so good. It's still like one of my favorite looks ever. Also, Yoongi with a bandana. Any outfit where Yoongi wears a bandana, I'm like, yes, thank you. So yeah, I can't choose. I mean, I chose a few of them, but I can't choose one. So there we go. A 9-pocket page. Oh my god, that's like the one thing that never actually happens in my collection. So let's take a moment to just admire that. I'm also going to use this because that's the reason I got a 9-pocket page instead of an 8-pocket, because yeah, I can add this in here. Now I guess I'm going to put it like this, but I'm just going to test it out first. Yeah, okay, let's put it like that. Okay, next question in the meantime. Your least favorite food. Okay, I'm not sure if she means like my least favorite meal, but in terms of just like a type of food that I just despise, People are going to think I'm so weird. Peppers. I hate peppers. Any type of peppers, I hate. I hate the smell of them. I hate the taste of them. I hate, like, the texture. I hate everything about peppers. And so anytime there's pizza and you have peppers on them, just forget it. I'm not touching that pizza because, like, even if I remove them, the taste lingers. And I'm just like, no. It's a no for me. So yes, that is the food that I hate the most, arguably. Well, Jen, you really moved there. Okay, next we have, what is your favorite BTS music video and why? I should have taught a little bit about this question before now, because honestly, I don't know. My favorite BTS music video and why? I guess it would have to be a video that I've watched, like, a lot, and I watch pretty often. Maybe Black Swan, because it's the orchestral version, and we still don't have the audio of that, so I watch it purely for the music. It's also really beautiful, but the music. Did I? No. Yes? No. Am I missing a card? I am missing a card. Okay, to be honest, it was actually hard to find it. So what was I saying? Favorite BTS music video. Okay, so yeah, Black Swan, probably, like, the version where there's, like, the performance. It's a performance video that I really love, which is funny considering BTS is not even in there, but it's such a gorgeous video. So I mean, yeah, you can't fault me for that. Other than that, I Need You, like, the extended version, because it's just so cool. Like, it's literally like a mini movie, so I really love that. Also Run is very fun. Like, I'm all about HOH. Oh wait, no, I know which one it is. Yeah, I don't know how it didn't come to mind, but yes, it is that one. It has to be Save Me. I don't care how simplistic that video is, it is absolutely gorgeous. The fact that it was all taken in one shot in this, like, in the rain is literally so gorgeous. I love that video. I've watched it way too many times. Also the fact that it just showcases their performance, like, abilities. So yeah, definitely Save Me. That's my top one. Okay, next question is your favorite movie and why? So I'd have to say, for my favorite movie, Howl's Moving Castle. I guess it's like, okay, you're probably thinking, that's such a generic choice. I mean, it's Studio Ghibli, so it's pretty generic that, as far as that goes. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have, like, movies that just I keep rewatching over and over again, except for Howl's Moving Castle. It's just such a beautiful movie. I adore that movie. It's a movie about loving yourself as you are. And I think that alone is a pretty good reason to love that movie. Like, I deal a lot with self-image, because I mean, I'm short. I'm definitely not skinny, tall. I have severe acne for hormonal reason. So I mean, like, what can I do? I can't change myself. I can't change my height. I can't change my face. I can't change my skin. So what else can I do except just accept myself the way that I am? And I try my best to do that. So I've just accepted it's part of my life, and you know, it's not that big of a deal. And yeah, it's a movie I really love. So next question is a country you want to visit. A country I want to visit, Korea is obviously at the top, because yeah, I definitely have some issues with Korean culture, Um, if you follow Korean politics and other stuff, you might understand why. Um, but it is still a beautiful country. Japan as well. Uh, Outside of Asian countries, I would say uh, Poland, because I do have a friend who lives there. I've known her for many years. I'd say pretty much over a decade now. So it'd be really awesome to go and visit her and to learn more about her culture. Also Germany, because Jenny is there, so I would also love to visit Jenny and see a little bit of her home. And is there anyone else? The one place I would never ever visit, by the way, is Australia. I'm sorry, because spiders. Yeah, you could never get me to set a foot there. So, yeah, sorry, Kate. No, it's a big goddamn no for me. Last question by Kate is, what is your favorite page in your binder? Pick only one. Also, should have probably thought some answers for this question beforehand, because honestly, I'm at a loss. One page in my binder that I absolutely love. Gosh. Okay, first of all, it has to be an aesthetic page. Like, truly aesthetic. And yeah, anything that is like a complete set is going to look good, because I mean, it's meant to look good. They are from the same set. I don't have any like super aesthetic page like Jenny does, because she basically mismatches a lot of sets and somehow still makes it look incredible. I can't do that because I don't have the same amount of members that she does. Like, mine is like 2 sets in a page and that's it. There's no like 3-4 sets in a page. So yeah, not aesthetic in that kind. It have to be like 2 different sets at once, or just like a setup that's really fun. So maybe, okay. Let me think about it. I think it would have to be one of the memories pages, maybe like 2018 or 2019 memories pages. Like, they look really nice and uniform despite there being 2 sets on the page. So that could be one. What else? I feel like maybe, okay, this is such a weird choice, but I've mentioned it before and I think it's a valid choice because of how cool it looks. And it's going to be the Festa small photo cards like that I put into like the same pocket. Yeah, I think that's like one of my favorite pages because it just looks good and it's not meant to look good. So there we have it. It's that one. That's my favorite page. Really random page, but it is. It's what ended up winning. Okay, first of all comes Danmajong, which you have this entire pile of cards to put away. Then we have a question from writer period Ash. So Linda asks, dream PC. Okay, well, if you watch one of my previous Q&As, oh wait, no. Yes, okay. These cards, you have to actually look at the numbers to figure out where they go. So if you've looked at one of my previous Q&As, this question has come up a lot, and the answers has not changed. Dream PC is still JK's Dark and Wild sign horizontal card. I don't know if I ever manage to get that card, it will be a dream come true, but honestly, I don't have such big expectation in life. Yeah, so it's going to remain a dream, basically. Then we have a question from Kupi Jun, who asks, have you experienced any bad buying, trading / selling experiences? We're going to start off with buying, actually, because in this binder update, I did mention that I received some cards 2 years after I had actually ordered them. See, there was actually another issue with that seller, is that, wait, which number is this? This is 16, so 17, 18, 19, 20, and then 21. They agreed to not ship my orders until everything arrived on hand, and that was awesome for me. But there was an issue with one of the packages that had to go to their friends before going to their place. And so yeah, I didn't get any updates about that package for ages. So it took a really long time before I filled out the shipping form, because there were no updates on their spreadsheet about that card having the package having arrived. And so when I finally did fill out the form after asking them for updates, they then told me that they didn't have a lot of the items I had purchased. And guess what the reason was? They had sold my items. And here's the best part of the whole thing, is that they sold my cards, the cards I had secured with my own money, 2 times more that I had purchased the cards. When in their own rules, they state that you cannot resell the items you purchase with them for more expensive than you purchased them. Oh, so I'm not allowed to do that, but you're allowed to sell my cards for 2 times the price. Yeah. Alright. And funnily enough, it was all the rarest cards that they sold. So like my Tijin Wings Final set, my Hobie 4th Mustard DVD card, my Jimin Dope photo card. Like, come on. Let's just be honest, you wanted to make some profit. And they did. Like, I was really angry about that. It irked me. So that was like that one selling experience that was horrible. Trading experience that was horrible. I think it's what cemented me to never trade again. I had this Taehyung 5th Mustard DVD photo card, and I traded for JK's. It arrived, and one corner was like just straight up missing because they hadn't properly secured the top loader. There was no tape or washi tape holding the top loader closed, the opening closed. So it got opened by custom with scissors, and the photo card had slid out of the top loader, and corner just went boom, and they refused to send me back my card, even though it was damaged. Like, literally a corner was missing. So at least to say, that just went, yeah, I'm not trading anymore. So yeah, guess that's what happens. This is really hard to speak and figure out these cards at the same time. So wait, this is 56, 55, 54, and 53. Let's do it backwards because, yeah, they kind of all follow each other. Oh wait, no, 54 and 53. There we go. So this is Danmajong, all still in progress because, yeah, some of my stuff is like not here. It's at my friend's in the US. So yeah, I got some of the units for both sides. I don't know which one are which. Actually, does the color of the back vary? No, it does not, so it doesn't matter. So like for Little Wishes, the color of the unit's back does vary, so I know which one goes with which, but in this case it doesn't vary at all. So I'll just put them anywhere. There we go, that much is done. Alright, final part for this binder update is the Little Wishes photo cards and other stuff from Little Wishes. Now then, let's see. We have some sets. Okay, so this is set number 1. Now, the next question is from I Heart Doodoo, and they're asking your opinion on dupes / fake cards. On dupes, okay, I hate dupes because I have a lot of them. It's to a point I have a whole binder full of them. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. It's like part of the collecting. Unless you only buy one of everything, then you will not get any dupes. But I don't. I buy a lot of stuff except for DVD, so in that case I do have lots of dupes, specifically for mini photo cards, and those can be so annoying. Like, for example, BBC had like the same dupes for everything, and it was like, well, good luck trading because everyone has the same dupes. And so there was no trading being done because everybody needs the same cards. Like, for example, Dalmajong, everyone was missing Taehyung number 47. I'm still missing Taehyung number 47 because even though I do have some special cards to trade, everyone needs that card. And so there isn't enough for everyone, it seems. I don't know how Big Hit did that and messed up so bad, but they did. And so here we are. As for fake cards, I don't care. Honestly, if you want to like have fake cards in your collection, go ahead. I've gotten free cards before because I mean Butterful Night is like one of my favorite concepts ever, and I'm never going to own any of those photo cards ever because of the price. So I just went and bought myself a set of fake cards. Now, I don't display them in my binders because I like having only official things in here, but I do have them. There's nothing wrong with having fake cards because I mean not everyone can afford collecting, and some items are definitely out there in terms of price. So yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it personally. Is this the same unit? These, okay, it's my perception of purple that's like messed up. These, now those are the actual same sets. So yeah, that's my opinion on fake cards. It's really a personal choice whether you want to have fake cards or not. It could also be the case of like, you know, monetary restrictions. You don't need to technically buy an official card for yourself. It's like, it's personal enjoyment, right, to collect. I want to collect the official item, and so I'm ready to spend more. But if you don't want to spend, you can still own the picture through a fake photo card. So really, it is truly just your choice on what you prefer, and for your own collection and your own enjoyment. Because yeah, your collection should be something you enjoy. It shouldn't be a stress. So that is my opinion on that. What is one of the hardest items to find? Hardest items to find? Okay, some people might say something like, I don't know. They might say something like, broadcast photos, or, I don't know, other rare items. Quotation marks there. Insert them. I disagree. Those are not difficult to find. In fact, I see them pretty often. They're for incredibly high prices, but they are there. They're easy to find most of the time. So yeah, that's definitely not something I consider difficult to find. There are a lot of items people call rare, but are very much in abundance and on the market, to say the least. However, cards I've definitely not seen many of on the market, either recently or just in the past, are any Taiwanese cards. Like, unless you're specifically on the Taiwanese market, I don't think you see those cards much. So yes, it's very market specific in this case. Or it could be something that is much older, less in quantity, like the first muster Wapen. Wow, are those like extremely rare. I've seen very few of them. So that is one item I would definitely say it's difficult to find. And it's also very expensive. Also, Namjoon's Butterfly Dream postcard, the premium postcard, extremely difficult to find. So those are 3 items I think go into the very difficult to find, nearly impossible sometimes. So yes, and that is the last question I will answer for tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching me put away part of the insane number of cards I have accumulated in the past months. I still have stuff to put away for Tor and Muster, and then I have more binder updates coming up. There's just a lot of stuff. I have too much stuff, really, on hand to put away for me to keep up. As in, I have like the next year planned in terms of content to film. Just to like put it into perspective, there's that much. But yeah, so that was the binder update for this time. I really hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you guys again soon. Thank you for watching.